Well, guys, we should have seen this one coming. We should have known. With only weeks left, I'm talking like 5 weeks left to get our Townhall 16 base all the way to max. Well, we're getting an update. Yay! Look, if you're a max Townhall 16 or a max at all, this is probably good news for you. And no matter what Townhall you are, there is something in here for everybody. We're going to check it out right now, and we're going to try to answer 2 questions. How much more work are we getting in this update, right? How much builder time? How much grinding? And 2, is it going to be worth it? Because if I'm going to fail days till max for the first time ever, I mean, hopefully it's for a good upgrade. All right, guys, so we're in the developer build. So if you see anything weird like 62,000 gems, well, that's not really there. We get this version of Clash from Supercell to show sneak peeks. And speaking of sneak peeks, we finally have a clan castle that fits. This thing is sick. Look at the vines. It just looks chunky. It finally fits with the motif. Now, if we go, I don't know. I like that even more. I like the bright red boards on the top. Very cool. Now, if you've been wondering, what's the next clan castle going to be? Are we going to be able to have like 2 rage spells in there? Maybe 70 troop spaces? No. Hang on. Close your eyes for a second, guys. Close your eyes. You saw nothing. Wait a minute. That clan castle actually might look cooler than this new one. I'm so conflicted now. What? Now, I just wanted to go back, guys, because I wanted to show you what this thing gives us. Another siege. And not in the way you're thinking. You can't drop 2 sieges at the same time, but you get another option. Players may ask for up to 2 siege machines and can ask for 2 of the same or 2 different ones. Looks like it's going to take 15.5 days, a couple of weeks. My question is, are we getting to the point where they're never going to give us more troops, more spells? I could see that, because at a certain point, it's going to get stupid. What, you can have 2 golems in there? Like, no, I don't think we're going to get to that point. Maybe. Look at that price, though. That's classic Clash of Clans, right? Those 20 million upgrades. I thought they weren't really doing those anymore. It's cool. A single clanmate may donate up to 2 siege machines, depending on your clan perks, your clan level. Look right there. 20 troops, 2 spells, 2 siege machines. So you're going to be able to donate 2 siege machines to somebody. I think that's going to be good for the people who want to get tons of donations, right? It's another thing. People who love to donate, this is another thing you can donate. Now, it's something that I don't really, I mean, whatever. I think this is going to be cool. Is it going to change our lives? Maybe a little bit. There is now like a ping function. You know what I mean? You know, if you're on Discord or Slack or whatever, you can just @ somebody and it sends them a notification. Look at that, guys. Send notification to tagged players. Let's go. It's like, hey, Beaker, you are about to miss your war attack. Boom. Let's go. Let's do it. This is the closest thing that we're probably ever going to get to like direct messaging in Clash, where you're going to essentially send someone a message. I think this is going to be helpful when used in an appropriate way, you know. Now, I don't know if I'm logged into that on my phone, but I think you're going to actually get a notification. That's awesome. The thing I am terrified about is that we're going to go down the list and it's just going to be like, oh yeah, you got 3 more levels on the air defense or something crazy. I don't think that's going to happen. That's not a spoiler. That's not a hint. I'm just saying, the more I go into these pages, I'm just getting worried, man. They're going to add like months of upgrades. So guys, here we got a kind of a cool feature that I don't think is huge, but it's definitely helpful. You're now going to be able to have an active base, which is like your show base. Now, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I often bring the gem mine out and, you know, I'll make like some weird design with the walls or whatever. I'm basically making the base not a good base. Now you can set it so your defensive layout does not change. When you do that, you can just have, you know, your base just for show. I guess the clan capital has this. I didn't even realize that, but it's okay. It's cool. They should have this on the main base as well. Now, this right here, guys, is going to be, I think, everybody's favorite part. Everybody knows those resources right there. The ore, hardest things to get in the game. The most rare thing in the game. And when they do different bonuses, right, like 4 times star bonus, it doesn't affect those. It's really frustrating. Well, guys, it says here that is all about to change. The applied star bonus multipliers from events and Townhall upgrades are going to apply to ore as well. Okay, if I'm reading that correctly, that's incredible. So it's going to be 4 times that if it's during an event. 4 times bonus? 4 times ore. You got to be kidding me, man. That actually looks like a good amount. If you could buy that in the shop, they would charge like what? Like $5-10 for it. So, okay, we're getting somewhere. Actually, don't quote me on that. We don't even have the shop in here because it's not the real game, but you get my point. Now, guys, a few things about Clan War here. A little bit more rewards as far as the ore in Clan Wars. Okay, I'm cool. Cool with that. Looks like more options for wars as far as how many people you have. 35 versus 35, 45 versus 45. And guys, it looks like now hero equipment is going to matter in matchmaking. It's going to sort of determine the weight of your base. Normally, that's hero levels, defenses, stuff like that. But honestly, this stuff matters more now than hero levels. Like, this is the new hero levels, essentially. Now, the only sad thing I see is the haste vial, which is one of my favorite hero equipment. It's getting a little bit of a nerf. The attack speed increase, you see that on the bottom? It's getting about a 1% decrease on most levels. It's okay. Some of these things might have been a bit OP to begin with. It's all right. She's still so fast. Like, I've got no complaints. I've got no complaints. Now, guys, we got to answer that initial question. How much time is this going to add on to days till max? How many, you know what I mean? We call it days till max, but how much time is this going to add on to getting to max down on 16? Not much so far. This is, yeah, half of a month, about 15 days, but still it's only one building. You could use a hammer or a book if you have one. And even if you don't, it's one builder for a little bit over 2 weeks. In the grand scheme of things, Townhall 16 is not so bad. We're trying to do it in about 120 days. I think we started with about 120 days. Anyway, stay tuned because if we get a ton of new stuff to do tomorrow, well, we will fail. I guess tune in then, guys. So far, so good. I think we can still get this base max in time by max day. It's a set time, but no matter what, we love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed checking in on the dev build here, checking out the new sneak peeks. Tune in next time, guys, to see what we've got for sneak peek number 2. It's going to be a long weekend. We'll see you guys then. Peace.